Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Tinker77 and we are back on FoolCraft today. It is episode 8, I believe, so we're going to have some more fun with this episode today. I got a few things I want to do, and most of it is going to be starting up the new base, the permanent base. This has been all temporary, if you can believe that. I wanted to show off, though. It looks like some people have been here and done some changes to my ship. I have these, looks like witches' hats almost, but they're doing different colors and things and changing things, and it's kind of cool looking. It makes mine look like a Carnival cruise ship than a pirate ship, but that's okay. But anyway, I want to say thank you for all the likes you've given me and the comments and the subscriptions. We have crossed the 750 subscriber mark. We're on the final push to the 1,000, which is great. So if you're here, you're new, please subscribe. It just takes a couple moments. It doesn't hurt you at all, and it really does help out the YouTube content creators like myself. YouTube has new policies that I need to have 1,000 subscribers before I can get into their little programs and things. So, you know, if you could do that, that'd be great, and I would really appreciate it. So, first thing I want to do, though, before we start on the base is work with this system here. These crates were getting full, and I wanted to do something about that recently, and I was getting tired of manually doing all of this charcoal. We really don't even need to take care of the charcoal anymore. I had one of these colossal chests. It's already full, and all of these things are filling up with stuff. So I think what I want to do is I want to put some sort of like a little outdoor storage drawer system for the various resources here, put some upgrades to it, and get this all kind of reconfigured and looking a little bit nicer. So I'm going to do that really quick in between shots so you can just see the outcome, and then from there we can start working on the new base. So let me work on this for a little bit, and when I get back, it'll look a lot nicer. And through the power of video editing, I've cleaned this area up. This is the line going over to the ore miner, but you can see I got rid of the furnace systems, and there's no more of the lines running around or the big chest. That's great. You can kind of see that I've got the lines underneath, but it's not that bad. And then what I've created over here is all of the storage for the little bonsai plants. And there are various things here. We have trees and saplings and all sorts of things here. But I got a lot of sticks and a lot of various woods and just all sorts of stuff. So I took all this, and it's looking really good, and I like it a lot. Now, one of the things I did also was I had a big stack of the charcoal built up from the furnaces, and I took that over to Pause Player 10. I'm going to go over there right now and show you what's going on over there. I'm over here at Pause Player 10's new base. Pause Player 10 decided that he wanted to try doing some FoolCraft videos. He still doesn't think that people will go to his site and view his videos or subscribe or like them. He doesn't think people will want to watch a 12-year-old kid play this game. So he's a little bit worried that that's not going to have any traction. So if you get a chance, kind of go out there. Let's go rate him a little bit. Let's go subscribe to him. Let's give him a big bump and see what he says, okay? I'll put a link in the description. Anyway, he was playing on the server, so to make the videos, he decided he wanted to start fresh. He had me delete his profiles and everything from the server so he could restart. And this is where he's starting out, on this little island up here. And, you know, he just barely has a bed. And I gave him a waystone, and I brought over all of my charcoal for fuel. I brought this over with a chest transporter, so he has that. And I made for him a weirding gadget. But he doesn't have a lot of stuff right now. He just has one bonsai tree, or a pot with a tree in it. I believe it's an apple tree, and he's getting some things and some resources. He's kind of sorted it out. Yeah, so that's about it. He does have, I know he has over this way, a little cave he's been exploring, but hasn't even lit it up yet. So he's just starting out, but he wanted to start out his video and wanted to show you, the viewer, what it is. So, like, again, if you get the chance to run over to his page, Pause Player 10, give him some views. How about subscribe to his channel? See what you think. Let's show a little 12-year-old kid that, you know, the public is interested in what he's doing, okay? Okay, well, back to my base. Back at my base, here's the ship. And nearby, if you don't know, I have this little crevasse right here. And I really like this. I think I want to kind of incorporate this into my base. And I like how this level right here is kind of like an outcropping that you can maybe make something be on here. Like different, like a floor, and maybe glass in it, or so you can see something down here, or I don't know. But I would like to get into this area, so I think the first thing I want to do here is I'm going to build a tunnel that goes right into my base. You can see it kind of goes right in, I'm going to do it right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this hammer, see if I can land in here. There we go. And I'm just going to start to chunk my way through and make this like where I come out. Okay, so that's the idea here. Now I'm doing 3 by 3. I want this to be actually 5 by 5. So I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger on my way back through. You can also see it doesn't take out dirt and other things, but we're getting there. And we should bump right into. I can hear the machines. There's some cobblestone, so I know I'm close. Where is it? There we go. We got a torch. I have no idea why I have a torch. Oh, it's probably on a different floor. It's probably down lower. I could be above my machines right now. Because I'm over the ship. See where I'm at in the ship? So, I wonder if it's above us or below us. I think it's below us. And if it is, we would have come through somewhere over here. So let me, let's take this out here. Yeah. This will be the ceiling of our area. Let's go in one more time. Here we go. Just so you can see. And there we are. Okay, so we know where we are going. I would like to come in from this side over here. Maybe I'll make some stairs going up to that level from this point over here. So let me work on this for a few minutes and see what I can come up with. Okay, instead of using some sort of stairway or something like that, I decided to go with these elevator blocks again. Like if you remember white, it takes me back up to the ship. So if we go up here and hit space, there we go. We're in the ship. You can see that. And if we're back down here, the red one, if we go down, takes me to the killing chamber for all of the various spawners, which are just going like to town, which is great. But the green one, it looks a little different, and this is because this is a rotating elevator. When you use it, it will force you to be looking in the right direction. So even though I'm facing this way, and our path is that way, when I go up, it forces me to face that way. So that's great. So now we can have people go in here, and this is a way to get to my little ship area. And we're going to start to work on this in a little bit. Now what I want to do is I want to make this look a lot better and see if I can do some good work with it. So I'm going to first widen this out to be 5 by 5, and then see if I can start some decorating and see what we can do, okay? But again, if I go down here, I use this even though I'm facing this way, and I go down, it faces me in the direction that it shows. It's pretty cool. One of the things I would like to make for this build is concrete, which you use concrete powder, and you put it in water, and then you got to break it, and it takes a little while to do it. I'd like to make a machine to do this. Now, I'm going to make one up. I have not seen anything that does this quite right, so I'm going to do a block breaker here. Now you can see it takes a lot of various things, and of course we don't have any of that. So let's make the iron pick. Let's make these things up real quick. Here we go. Gears we've got, and let's see, 2 of these, right? There we go, and then we got to make this right here in the center. This is pretty easy stuff that we have. And there we go. We do this one and this one. Here it is. Okay, so now we have a block breaker. Okay, now I'm gonna just put it right over here. I want to get power from the power bank, and I placed it completely the wrong way. I hope it didn't break that block. It did. That's okay. Actually, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do this where I can, let me get in here real quick. There we go. I want to put it right next to here, so it faces away from you like that. Okay, and it'll break any blocks that are in front of it. Now let me put these back here. Okay, we got the power bank set up there, and we're going to put this here. Okay, so we have that. That's the first piece. Now I'm going to make up a little bit of a, do I have any I have some concrete here. Let's make a little thing. I'm going to make a, like a place for the water to be. Okay, and let me put that torch back so you can see what's going on. Oop, I ate some food. Okay, now we're going to use a mechanical user. Okay. And this is pretty easy to make. Of course, I don't have any of it. We're going to go get a resonating crystal, and we're going to have to make the dropper, and we're going to have to make the lever. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to run to the mine real quick, go get one of these resonating redstone crystals, and I'll be right back, and I'll continue this and show you how we build it. I realized after that clip that I didn't have to actually go to the mine. What I can do is I can just make these. It takes redstone and an ender shard. An ender shard is just like that, and a glass cutter. Ender pearl, we have that. So let's just make this real quick, okay? So let's do the, oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Glass cutter. That seems to be very easy. And then we'll go here. We'll grab the ender shard. That gives us 8 pieces of ender shards. And then we go, and then we'll go in here. And there we have the piece we need, right? Okay, and then we'll go back to the mechanical user. And there it is. Okay, so now we have the mechanical user. Now we also need some water buckets. I don't see any buckets there. We have 2 buckets. Let's go grab some water real quick. That's not it. There we go. Okay, we're gonna get some water. Okay, we're gonna go back in here. And now we're gonna pretty much have our concrete making machine. Should work pretty good nicely. Okay, so let's go over here. We'll see what happens. We're going to put the mechanical user facing this way. There it is. And we're going to start the water here. Now, water here and the other water bucket here. Oh, no, don't do that. Give me that. Okay, there we go. This jetpack is really annoying sometimes. In fact, I'm going to take it off. Okay, so you can see it's trying to work on this little block right here. Okay, now if I put in gray concrete powder, there's the powder that I want. I'm going to put place block. You can see it's growing the blocks, making concrete, and then this is storing it in here. Now it's doing it all by itself. I don't have to do anything. So it works pretty well. It's not missing anything. I'm not getting like concrete powder. It's immediately being turned into concrete. So I just have to load this up with the concrete powder. There we go. And it will slowly make what I need for the concrete. It works pretty well. It's kind of ugly, but it works. And that's what's kind of important with this. Okay, let's get back to working on that tunnel. I've been mining this little island area for sand, and you can see I've kind of made an ugly looking thing in the water. And I'm hoping that if I start to place some water buckets here, it'll kind of like work itself out with the water mechanics. I'm hoping that anyway. Doesn't look like it right now, but hopefully I will be able to get some of this water to work together and, I don't know, make something happen here. Let's put a block here, and let's put a block right here. No, see, they're going down. Let's see if I can do it right here. Trying to make an infinite source, have it spread out. I'm going to work on this for a little bit. I want this to get this look nice again, because it's pretty bad. So let me take some time to do this. I was hoping I can get some sort of cascade effect. And now the island is back to where it should be. Awesome. With all that concrete, we have now made the tunnel, the basics of the tunnel. And you can kind of see what it is. Yeah, I know it's kind of gray and it's kind of boring. I have some plans for this, though, and these little blocks here that you see are markers of where I want things to go. So I'm going to be trying to work with, oh boy, Chisel and Bits. I'm not very good with it, but I'm going to give some tries to do some things. What I want to do is where this block is, imagine a pillar, and imagine it coming up and arcing up and over. Okay, so imagine each of these is an arc. It gives it kind of a circular, in a way, pattern. I want to try to see if I can do that with Chisel and Bits. So I'm going to go and see if I can do this right now. I believe I've found a bit bag already. We have some bit bags. Good. Okay. And let's see what else we need to get the chisel, right? And let's see here. I haven't actually done this in a while, so isn't there a Chisel and Bits tool? Chisel, those chisel, here it is, like one of these, right? Yeah, I think it's these. Okay, so we're going to take some of these concrete blocks. I'm going to use the same color for now. Okay, and I believe you just take this. Oops, pick that up. And it can do a single bit, or I can believe you can do something with setting up what it does here. Oh, I just took a bit out. There's a way of setting it up. Wait, how do you do that? Is it Control? Is it Alt? Okay. Oh, I'm pressing the Alt key. And let's see. We want to grab it all, right? Isn't there a way to do this? Oh, well, okay. That's not right. I remember I did this earlier. I'm going to have to go and do some reviewing. I changed it to the same material, and now I'm getting all of these blocks. You can see they're going into the bag here, which is good. Now, I'm not sure how many of these blocks I can store in here. So we're going to go do some more here, see if we can do this. Okay, you can see that the bit bag is barely full. So we're going to give a bunch of these, because I want this to be a lot. We're going to be using this material a lot. Okay, so let me do that. Here we go. Wand is a great tool, people. And let's just grab the same material. There we go. Getting lots of bits. And this gray concrete is really cool. Okay. So we're going to go up here now, and I'm going to try to make something out of this. And I'm going to do it right with this block here. So let's just grab it here. Okay, now I am not very good with this tool, so let's try to figure this out. Okay, let's go here, Alt, and let's do a single bit. And we want to be in this block area right here. Okay, I want to be kind of thin. I don't want to be a full block worth. So now, is this to take out or just add? How do I add? Let's see, is there a way to make it additive? I need to really look this stuff up. I am very bad at Chisel and Bits. I want this to be an insert type of thing. Okay, let me go take some look and go watch some tutorials. And hopefully when I come back, I'll be more proficient. Okay, I'm getting better at this. This is how wide I want this piece to be. It's 8 pixels wide. Okay, 8 little bits wide. And the first level is supposed to be the full length of it. Now, the next level should be basically 2 backs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try this. And what I've done is I said, draw a region. And I'm going to start with this corner. I'm going to face on that wall. I'm right-clicking and holding. And I can draw any region I want. And we don't want the whole thing here. We want to go back to. And if I release, and there we go. Okay. And it looks like the next one, I'm using a little circle generator for this. So if we do that again, it goes back 2 more. Like that. Okay. And now we got a series of the single levels. Okay. So slowly I'm going to be building up this arch. Right like this. There we go. Okay. So that's my goal right now, is I'm going to make up this arch, and hopefully it will look okay when I get done. We'll see. Give me some time. This is going to take a little bit. It's looking a lot better. You can see it's got a little bit more detail here. This is what I wanted. Make little arches, kind of making the tunnel look kind of cool. Now I'm going to do a little bit more Chisel and Bits, and hopefully when I get back, you'll see a much better tunnel. Here's something kind of fun. I have my jetpack on. You can see that. So if I go over here to the bed, though, it's time to sleep. I kind of jetpack into the bed. You ready? There we go. See that? We kind of float down into the bed. It's kind of cool. So everybody, I'm getting a little bit more used to using Chisel and Bits, and I'm really liking it. It's fun to do some detail work. So I'm going to show you what I did here. This little thing. Don't worry about these blocks up top here. I'll kind of show you. But imagine this is a ceiling. I wanted to make some pipes, a red and a blue pipe. I used redstone bits and lapis bits, and then I made like a framework here. So you can kind of see this. Pretty cool. Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to show you what I did up here real quick. And here's what the room looks like now, the tunnel. Okay, I added little bits here to make little details, like almost like rivets or bolts in the wall. I used some blaze, like glowstone thing, only with a blaze block that gives off light. And I put some grating in front of it that I built all the way around the corners, which looks really cool. And then at the ceiling here, we've got the piping, which kind of gives it a little bit of character. And I put the piping so it goes into the ceiling. There's some more stuff I could do here, but this is all I really had time for. But you can see this tunnel looks pretty good as far as where, when you want to go into the system here, which will be part of my base. So let me take a screenshot of this right here. There we go. So yeah, I think it's looking better, and I'm getting better with Chisel and Bits. What do you think? Let me know in the comments some suggestions you want for this type of a build. That'd be great. Thanks. In a recent roguelike dungeon, I found 3 of these rare mega loot cases. So we're going to pop each of these and see what we get. Hopefully there's something really good. What's that? Looks like a sword. Let's look at this sword. Tyrannical Protector. 9 damage, 1.1 attack speed. Slows down enemies for 1 second on hit and poisons them. So it's a poisoning sword. That's pretty cool. Here we go again. Ready? Ooh, look at that. That looks like a pretty cool weapon. The Band-Aid. Is it going to be a healing thing? Let's see. Rare, a lot of durability. Doesn't show anything else. Just has lots of upgrades. Okay. What's the last one? Let's see. Ah, there we go. It's a bow. And we've needed a bow for quite a while. So let's take a look at this one. Draw speed, power multiplier, rare, durability, 2 upgrades. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if I have any arrows. Let's look at an arrow here. I'm sure I've got some. So here I go. There we go. But it does take arrows, so, you know, that's kind of a pain. But I can always get those back. So yeah, this is kind of cool. All right, everybody, that's all I have time for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed my adventures into Chisel and Bits. This is a lot longer than I thought it would, but I'm getting better. So hey, that's cool. If you like this video, please click that like button. If you have any comments, put them in the comment section, especially suggestions for this tunnel and for this base. And if you'd like to subscribe, please do so. Subscriptions are very important right now. We're trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. So if you are here and you're new, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon and select that you want all notifications. That way, when I do post a video, you get notified. Okay? So thanks again, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.